I want you guys to celebrate yourself. I want to know where you're joining from. I like that African students are connecting. So I want you to tell me where you're joining from. If you're from Uganda, if you're from Ghana, if you're from South Africa, just celebrate yourself in the comment section. Yeah, the Emerge. Oh, sorry, the Emerge International Conference. Yeah. From Nigeria, confident. I celebrate you. Oh, from Palestine. Wow, Salma. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. So nice to be connecting with you all. Thank you. I want to appreciate all the speakers that have spoken. Also the program started yesterday and it's been amazing. And also, I want to appreciate the speakers that are yet to speak. Guys, I just want to encourage you that you guys should be open-hearted because it is just one word that you take away from this conference. It's just one word that will transform you. It's just one word that will change you. I say it in one word. I can remember when I was about 16 or 17, and I read a book titled Three Most Important Things by Mike Modu. That book actually transformed me. It shifted my mindset. Like it transformed everything about me. And conferences like this have been a blessing to me. And that's why I'm encouraging you to pay attention, pay keen attention. Just one word. As you're listening, I want you to be commenting. Let me know that you're still with me. Just one word will transform you. I want to appreciate the team of this program. They've been amazing. Imagine they've been planning this program for like 2 or 3 months before now. It shows how excellent and how wonderful they are. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, my name is Tamuno Abraham, just like Julie have introduced me. I am the founder of Intentional Life Changers. Intentional Life Changers is a community where we raise intentional world changers, people who intentionally live their lives and influence others to do the same. I am an encourager, yes. And as an encourager, I inspire, I motivate, and teach people how to intentionally unlock the greatness in them. Yes, because I believe God has deposited greatness in every one of us. So I teach them to intentionally unlock the greatness in them by cultivating a renewed mindset. I believe that if you change your mind, you have changed your being. So I teach them to cultivate a new mindset and live out God's purpose for their life. So you can connect with me. I'm on across all social media, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Anyway, just connect with Intentional Life Changers. Okay, you can Google Intentional Life Changers to know more about what we do. All right. I love the theme of this program, of this conference, Amidst the Noise. Discover and amplify your inner genius in the era of AI. Guys, this is the best time to sharpen. This is the best time to discover. This is the best time to amplify your genius because you are a genius. You are a genius. Before we continue, I want you to celebrate yourself because you're a genius. You are the hope of Africa. You are the savior. You are the one that will save this country. You are the solution to Africa's challenge. So I want you to celebrate yourself because you are a genius. And this morning, I will be speaking on the topic amidst the noise, navigating the digital space. Amidst the noise, navigating the digital space. I want you to imagine a life without digital technology, Like there's no smartphone, no internet, everything's just there like that. I remember those days. I wish I can't see you guys actually, and I can't even see myself, but I know that everything's going on well. I remember those days when we have to, but I can see your chat, so please try as much as possible to be responding via chat. I remember those days when we have to queue. We have to queue at the call booth to make calls. Like I can imagine the stress. We have to queue just to make calls. I remember those days where we have to, if you are bored like this, you just go to your family, friends, like you visit your friends. These days you hardly visit friends. In fact, you hardly visit you hardly talk to the people within your family. Yes, landline. Yeah, you get it. You hardly even talk to the people. This one is not even the landline. The landline you have it. This one is at a phone. There's always a calling booth. Then it was Nitel. You guys may not be familiar with it. It was Nitel there. There's always a booth where people will just queue. It's not even landline. And landline you can have it to your yeah, you can have it to your home. So then if you are bored, you just call your sisters, call your brothers, and you guys will gist. If you're done with the gisting, you will go to the library and read. You have enough time to read. But think of it right now when we are all exposed to the internet and everything, life is so easy. You can connect with people across the world. Like you can be in Nigeria and be connecting with people in the USA. You can read books everywhere. Just think about it. Think about how beautiful the internet is. The era that we are, the internet era is so boundless. It's so boundless that we get to connect, we get to get information at our disposal. And that is why it is important that we skillfully navigate the digital space so that we can ensure that we are not lost in the noise. There are noise everywhere, everywhere, even within you. I tell people, you alone, you are noisy. Because if we can see what you are thinking in your mind, like it will be clanging. You know, when you're using spoon to eat a pot, a steel pot, it will be clanging. Your mind alone is noisy. So we must learn to navigate the digital space. Statistics shows that about 64% of the world population are internet users. To know the essence, to know how the world, information, people are filled up in the digital space. And 5% of those people are yet to be active on social media. Social media is the platform that everybody today, they are developing themselves. It's a platform. In fact, I tell people social media is your CV. Social media is your library. Social media is where everyone is learning one thing or the other. So it's always difficult to know the right info to use because informations are flying here and there. But now, the world's biggest challenge is the fast decrease in our attention span because information is flying here and there. Information is everywhere. If you go on Facebook now, you see everybody has turned to information minister. Everybody has turned to information minister. If you go on Twitter, you see people chatting. Information are everywhere. We are in that era of rapid technology and advancement. So it is very important for us to navigate the environment carefully. Like I said, it is difficult to know which one is good or which one is not good. That is why you must equip yourself as a youth to be able to discern the knowledge that is right for you to consume. To be able to discern the one that is noisy, the one that won't serve you. All right. Many people today struggle to focus. Like many people lack focus. We lack focus, we lack direction, we don't pay attention. We can't even stay long hours. I'm very sure some of you, as you are right now, you are not paying full attention to what I'm saying. Attention span has reduced. It has reduced drastically. We are distracted every second. Once you hear your notification like this, bam, before you know it, you have gone. James Clerk talked about something, atomic habit. It's called the loop system. The cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. The cue is that notification. Once you see that notification flash on your phone, you're curious to know, is the trigger. You're like, who sent me? Who is this person? Especially if it's coming from your loved ones. You'll be so eager to, the craving, you'll be so eager to open the message. And when you open the message, depending on the message, there's a way to make you feel. Maybe it's a good message or a bad message. You feel it. All right, that's the response. And the reward is your feeling, how you the end result of that feeling. For example, now if your mom sent you a message that, hello Salma, I just sent in some amount into your account, you know, that joy, that's the reward of the cue. And now social media or different companies now are now monetizing our attention. They are monetizing our attention. I tell people attention is the currency of the digital space. They just need your attention. And once you give them that attention, before you know it, you are scrolling. You are scrolling. You are scrolling. And as you're scrolling, there's a chemical reaction that is being emitted. It's called dopamine. And that is what keeps you on glued to your social media. That's what keeps you glued. Now you need to learn how to manage the distraction. You are not to be on social media for hours. Yes, understand why you're there. Are you there to connect? Are you there to sell? Are you there to learn? Just understand why you are on the social media. All right? Just understand why you are on social media and learn not to be distracted, because it is the distraction and the reduction in attention span that is making people not to focus. And when you're not focused, you cannot unleash that genius within you. You cannot amplify that genius within you. There's a greatness in you. I tell people there's greatness in every one of us. But it will take our consciousness, our awareness, our intentionality to be able to unleash that greatness amidst the noise. Now, I want to ask you a question. And this question that I'm about to ask you is not something that I want you to answer now. I want you to answer this question in your conscious state, in your calm state. Think about it. Just go to a secluded place and sit down and think about this question. This question is more like, traveling in a time space. Where and how do you see yourself in the next 10 years? I don't want you to answer now, but just sit down. Many of you don't even know who you are. Oh my God, I remember those days in the university. I remember there was a time I read a book on purpose in my 200 level, and I wrote down some goals. I wrote down the things I want to become in the next 5 to 10 years. And one of those things was to make a millionaire. Anytime I remember that, Anytime I remember that, I was like, wow, so I could think small of making just 1 millionaire. And to me, the a 1 million naira was so big, like really huge. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that many of you don't know who you are. Many of you don't know who you are. But when you're able to take this exercise in your conscious state, it will trigger your brain to think deeper. The truth is, you might not actually, get a full grasp of who you will become, but just write it as it comes. Write it as it comes. Like, just write the thoughts down. Because when you know what you're looking ahead of, it will guide you in your daily habit, in your daily routine. I tell people success is not a destination. Success is a journey. The success that everyone desires is hidden in everything you do pattern. Is hidden in how you use the media, how you use your day. So this exercise will give you like a roadmap on how to navigate your life. And I want you to know that what you'll be learning today is not applicable, it's not just applicable to the digital space, it is also applicable to your life. So please make sure you do this exercise. Now, I want you to detox yourself from distraction. Some of you need to go on a fast, like a digital fast, just the way you fast for you to be healthy, right? You need to go on a digital fast. Just guide your, try and guide yourself. You can just say, okay, in the next 3 days, I want to take my phone off. Yeah, I understand that you need to do some things on the internet, but you can just deactivate some apps that you don't need. And remember that you are here on a mission. You're here for an assignment. Let this guide your consciousness and use technology as a tool to enhance you, as a tool to help you, as a tool to help you. Okay? So I want you to imagine something. Imagine you wake up one morning and you just went to a big estate that is close to you, like maybe an estate that is close to your environment. You got into the estate and like you just woke up, dressed up, and went to the estate. You got into the estate and you begin to move from one place to another. You see people that are selling newspaper. You stood there, you argue, you talk. You saw people dancing, you join them to dance. You saw people singing, you join them. Just imagine. And you did that all through the day. You did that all through the day. And at the end of the day, you went back to your house to sleep and wake up another day to continue that same routine, that same process. Please, I want you to put it in the comment section. What are you going to call that person, that kind of person? What are you going to call that kind of person? I want you to put it in the comment section. Good. Bello said insane. Wow, 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 wow. All right. I'm waiting for other comments. Following the crowd. Amazing. Following the crowd. Lost. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Please drop the comments as quick as possible. Being self-centered. Wow, self-centered. Amazing, amazing. All right, Salma said insane. Guys, sadly, this is what many of you do on the internet. This is how you live on the internet. A person without a purpose. Yeah, Alfred. This is how you live on the internet. You wonder about. You jump on different discussion, different things. You wander about without focus, without direction, without a plan. Like you just sit down to scroll and scroll and scroll. You're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, you're Twitter, you're on TikTok, you're just everywhere, jumping from one place to another without focus. And this is what is making many youths unproductive. This is your money season. This is the time you need to develop yourself. This is the time you need to grow yourself. This is the time you need to harness your skill. I tell people, especially youth, it pains me when I see youth live life without a sense of direction. And what many of you are after at this age is money. Money, money, money. Yes, you may say that you are learning those skills to make money. Okay, fine. I'm not saying you should not make money. It's good to make money, but money should not be your goal. Money should not be your goal now. Your goal should be how to develop yourself, how to be valuable. Because when you're valuable, you will attract money. It's just like a house that is burning. When the house is burning, won't you see people gather? People will gather to watch you burn. So now is the time for you to leverage the internet for your own good. Make use of AI tools for your own good. They are not there to make you lazy. They are there to enhance you. They are enhancer to make life easier for you. This year I saw so many people using what's the name of this app again? Remini, to come up with their photo AI. It's just going up and there. And people are not even thinking, some of them are not thinking of how to make the best use of this AI. Some of you here, you have not even learned how to use Chat GPT. You're not maximizing it to the fullest. There's so many things you need to learn to be able to maximize AI to the fullest. Learn prompting, learn how to, send a prompt so that you get the desired results. So please stop wandering on the internet. Now, what is the digital space? We are talking about how to navigate the digital space. The digital space is simply a virtual environment. Just like you have a physical environment. I don't know where you are right now. Maybe you're in your school, or you're at home, or you're in library, wherever you are. Just like you have that physical environment. Maximizing health. Yeah. I hope you guys can still hear me, because the message I'm getting is like far back. I hope, please, if you can hear me clearly, just drop it in the comment section that you can hear me clearly, please. All right, awesome. So the digital space is simply a virtual environment created by digital technologies. And it is interconnected in the online space. So it is a place whereby you get to interact with people, you get to meet people, you get to network, you get to learn. That's what the digital space simply means. So now I want you to imagine the digital space as your university, as your campus. In campus, we have different buildings. We have lecture theater. We have libraries. We have, we just have different buildings on campus. You get, so just see it there. See probably your lecture chatter as a website. See social media platform as there's something they call campus hotspot. I don't know if you guys have it. See, that's your hotspot whereby you get to interact with your friends, you get to interact with people. Just imagine it. Picture the digital space as your university. See AI as your as your advisor. Yes, giving you ways for you to learn faster. giving you ways for you to learn faster, to annex your skills, to sharpen your skills, to be able to answer your assignment questions. Just see it that way. That is what the digital space is all about. Now, how can we navigate the digital space? How can we navigate the digital space? I want you to think about it just like the way you navigate your school environment. Remember the analogy I gave of a person that just wake up one day and says he or she's going to an estate and just start going without direction, without focus. All right. Now I want to picture it. How can I navigate the digital space? How can I navigate my university campus? To navigate simply means that you plan and direct the costs of something. You know that you're leaving your house and you know that, okay, yes, I am going for lecture. I want to go and receive this lecture. So you know how to walk through the uni gate to your lecture theater. You're going with a means, with an end in mind. You're going for a reason. You don't just wake up one morning and just enter the campus and just go. No, you're going there for a reason. And that will bring me to my first point on how to navigate the digital space. Number one is you navigate with purpose and intention. I hope you guys are writing. I hope you're writing. You navigate with purpose and intention. Know that you're there for a reason. But before we navigate with purpose and intention, you need to be aware. You need to be aware, because if you are not aware of your challenge, if you are not aware that you have a problem, there's no how you can seek a solution to that problem. So you need to be aware of the distraction, like the numbers of hours you spend on the internet. How you get distracted easily on the internet, you need to write it down. You need to know your strengths and your weakness. You need to know your needs and your wants. Then you can now speak on how to solve your problem. You'll be able to provide solution to your problem that, okay, yes, the reason why I'm spending so hours on the internet is because I have a weakness in my attention. I get distracted easily. Now, how can I cope being distracted? How can you cope it? Is by knowing your reason. Know why you are here. Know the intention. Know the purpose. Because it's your why that will guide you. Understand that you're using the internet to do X, Y, Z. You're there. The reason why you're using the internet is to learn, is to connect. Many of you, like I remember those days on campus. You guys are so fortunate on campus, because I read a lot. And all this, my far mentors that I read their books, like late Dr. Miles Moreau. Then I used to imagine that when am I going to see these people? But these days you can easily access anybody online. Some weeks ago, I was able to connect with his daughter, and it was really so amazing. So know why you're on the internet. Know your reason. Don't just go wake up one morning and start scrolling. That habit is so bad. It is your why that will guide you. It is your why that will fuel you. It is your why that will motivate you. In a world that is constantly evolving and distraction is much, you need to be focused and know your why. And that will lead me to the next, which is navigate with focus. Navigate with focus. So what does it mean to be focused? To be focused means concentrating your attention. You're putting your full attention. I'm sure many of you now are listening to me attentively. I want to be sure you're listening to me attentively. So to be focused means you concentrate your attention on a particular task. Your mind is clear of distractions. You're giving your mental and your emotional energy to that task at hand. This is what focus means. So anytime you go to the internet, make sure that you are focused on the goal. And now I create an acronym that will help you. I call it the focus strategy. The focus strategies. The F stands for filter distraction. Know your distractions. Remember, I told you when you're navigating with purpose, be self-aware. Know your distractions and identify them. When you identify them, eliminate them. Some of you need to turn off notification of some apps that are not relevant to you because they are not even they're not helping your mental health. Many of you multitask on the internet, like you multitask. As you're leaving Facebook, you are jumping to WhatsApp. You are joining. You like the concentration level is so low, attention span is so low, and that is what is affecting your academics. Multitasking is not good. Some people put it in their CV that I'm good at multitasking. Okay, it's not helping you because it's not going to help you to be productive. So eliminate those distractions. Turn off notifications when needed. Be specific. Know when to respond to your mail. Where you are in the lecture or in the lecture theater, concentrate. When you're doing your assignments, concentrate fully on your assignments. Like when you're doing assignments, probably you're using the digital tools, maybe you're using charts to do your assignments, or you're making research online. Concentrate on that research. See, one thing concentration does is it helps you to be productive, and it helps you to think deep. It helps you to be creative. Concentrate. The O stands for organize tasks. Create a to-do list. Know what you want to do part-time. Organize your tasks. Use tools like there are a lot of Google tools you can use. Google has products that you can use to organize your tasks. You can use Google to do this, Google Docs, like keep notes, to just organize and schedule your tasks. It is very important. And the C is create a schedule. Create a schedule. Tell yourself, Salma, I'm seeing Salma here. I hope you guys can see me. All right, tell yourself, Salma. All right, awesome. Salma, create a schedule. Schedule the time you learn on the internet. Schedule the time you will do your assignments. When you schedule, it will help you to recharge your mind and reduce digital fatigue. So you'll not be wondering. Your mind will not be wondering. Schedule everything. Make use of your to-do to schedule. And the U is use tools wisely. Use the digital tools wisely. Use them wisely. Leverage the digital tools for your productivity. Leverage AI for your productivity. Use productivity tools to enhance your focus. You can block out there are menus on the website where you can block out distracting websites. You can use accountability app to track your progress. These things are very important. And the S is stay mindful. Stay mindful. Practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. See, I tell we are all youths, and this is the time that we are very strong. Like this is our strength. This is our money. You are strong. I don't know what you're thinking about. I don't know what you are thinking. Many youths these days, if you ask them questions, they have even forgotten their own name. They are not mindful. You drop a pen here, before you know it, you are thinking, where did I drop it? Because you're not conscious. That is mindfulness to enhance your awareness of your digital behaviors. So that you will know when you are lost, when you are distracted. Some of you don't even know when you are distracted because you're not even mindful. You don't know why you're there. Train yourself to know when to respond to things and when not to respond to. Train yourself to know when to not be distracted. Train yourself to know when to be focused. By implementing these focus strategies, I know you'll be able to create more intentional and focused approach to navigating the digital space. Learn to be focused. And there's so many ways to be focused, actually. So many ways to learn focus. Like I'm telling you, like I said earlier, this thing that I'm telling you is not just applicable to the digital space, it's applicable to the physical space too. So let me quickly just share a little technique for you to enhance your focus level. When you wake up in the morning, right? When you wake up in the morning, before you get out of your bed, at that your calm state, your brain is still cool. At that state, do this exercise. It will really help your focus. Close your eyes. This exercise, you can just do it within 10 to 15 minutes. Close your eyes, okay? When you close your eyes, count from 100 to 1, like count backward. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. You understand? Count it back. I'm sure the first day your mind will wonder, like before you get to 80, you have thought of another thing. But here is it, if your mind wanders, go back to the number at which you stop. Okay? Go back to the number at which you stop and make sure that you finish till you get to 0. There are so many times that your mind, you can maybe probably your mind wanders at 80, go back to that 80. Before you get to 60, your mind might go back. Make sure you get to that 0. Do this practice for a month and tell me, just go to my Instagram after you make sure you practice. After 21 days, come and tell me the results. I'm very sure the first 15 days, your mind will wander. Like it will wander, you won't be able to do it straight. But if you do it consistently, if you do that activities consistently, by the time you get to 21 to going to 30, you will see how you have been able to do it effortlessly without being distracted. Like you'll be able to count straight. And this will help you too in being focused. Also, when you're doing a task, this is what I do, because you need to learn focus. You need to learn to be aware. You need to learn to be conscious. That is where your creativity, your genius is. So when you're doing tasks, when you're doing certain tasks, and I didn't get the activity, it is very important that we learn to focus. Especially, yes, we learn to focus. For example, when you're doing your assignments in school, or you are on the internet for something, for a specific task, try as much as possible to stay through. That is why I said you should have it to do. Stay through that task. Make sure you finish. When a thought comes in that, oh, I need to call Julia, I need to send a mail, or an idea drop. You know what you will do? Just pen it down, pen it by the side. That's why it's good as students have a notebook, like all these small notepads. Just don't change the app that you are on. That's what I do. That's what I practice. And it's really, really helped me. Yeah, diary. Just get it, write it. Oh, just put it aside. Remember to call this. You understand? And continue the task you're doing. Don't drift. Don't stop and say, I want to call. Because once you drift, there's a mechanism in your brain, you understand, that will just divert your focus, because it's like a trend. It will just cut that connection. It will cut that creativity. And that is why many people are not unleashing their genius. They are not unleashing the creative ability. You have to be 100% conscious, 100% attentive to unleash that creative ability. So you need to implement that focus strategy. My time is almost going. All right. And also, before you navigate the internet, there are some habits that you need to stop. that will help your productivity. One of those habits, this year I stopped it with intentionality, is reaching out for your phone immediately when you wake up. It is wrong. Please use that time to meditate. Don't reach out for your phone. And you need to assess the activities, like know how your distraction level, and know how you can inculcate a habit that will stop that bad habit of you spending much time on the internet. Stop reaching out for your phone when you wake up in the morning. No, it is not good. Stop it. Create a good morning routine and a night routine, even before you sleep at night. Your phone should not be the last thing. Let it like 30 minutes. I know this is difficult, but that is what will help your creativity. Look at all these Fortune CEOs. If you know, they have their life planned out. They have their life planned out. Some of you here, you are the savior of your family. You need to plan yourself. Plan your life. Plan yourself on the internet. Which will lead me to the last one. Navigate with the end in mind. Who can remember the first one? Navigate with what? Purpose and intention. Know the reason why you're there on the internet space, on the digital space. Are you there to learn? Are you there to network? Are you there to do your assignments? Are you there to just know why you're there? Know the purpose. If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. You will keep abusing that space if you don't know the reason why you're there. Because your why is what will guide you. Navigate with focus. When you know the reason, be focused, pay attention. Be focused. And the last one is navigate with the end in mind. The internet never forgets. Navigate with the end in mind. But I just want to say this. You see, the global trend of today requires students to have digital skills that will enhance them to stay abreast. I was listening to your panel session, and I could hear what many of you are saying. You guys are saying, some of you said in your country, they've not really embraced tech, they've not really embraced AI. All right, it's fine. And that's why you are in a summit like this. Okay? You're in a summit like this so that you will disseminate that knowledge to your community. You will train them, you will teach them. All right? The words that we have now requires that students have a digital skill. You must have it, no matter what you are called to do. It is the digital skills that you have that will enhance you, that will help you stay abreast, that will not help your organization to push you away. And AI is changing the world faster than we can imagine. It's changing the world faster than we can imagine. And you need to know that they are meant to help you do work faster. Embrace AI. They're not scary. AI is your friend. Now, let me give you a tip on how to use prompts. You know, I told you need a prompt to get desired results, because many of you don't even know how to use AI. See them as your friend. That's a tip. See them as your friends. For example, if you're using chat, see chat as your friend. You know, sometimes I even say, hey, chat, how are you doing? Can you tell me the weather of today? You understand? See chat, see Bard, Google Bard. There are lots of them. See them as your friend. That's the simple way. If you don't know how to use the prompts accurately, just see it as your friend, as if you're chatting with Julia. Okay, Julia, please, can you help me with this research? I have this also assignment. This is the topic. And you see, start giving you. All right. So embrace AI. Don't turn it to a tool for laziness. Don't lose your ability to think creatively. Why using it? Use it for your own productivity. For example, someone like me, how I use them, I write down my thoughts. I write down my thoughts. Everything, I write it as it comes to me. I write them down. And after writing, if I need AI to just, I said AI, yeah, AI, chat. If I need chat to just arrange them properly for me, it's still my thoughts. All right, did you get it? So it's just to enhance, instead of me sitting down to arrange them, I will just chat, please let me arrange my thoughts well. That's how to use AI, is to enhance your productivity. Don't allow AI to use you. Use AI. All right. So navigating the digital space with the end in mind involves you keeping your ultimate goals and objective at the forefront of your timeline, like at the forefront of your online activity. It is not about the immediate moment. The internet never forgets. You need to remember that the internet does not forget. It is not just about the immediate moment. There was a time that, because I had a change in name, I had to Google my old name. Oh my God. when I saw the content that was called, I even saw one of my university, when I got admission, like I saw my name in the list. I think the university published it online. A lot that I saw. See, the internet never forgets. Navigate with the end in mind. Know that you are there right now, that you're scrolling, you're doing everything. It is not just about the immediate moment. Some of you have been applying for maybe internship, or you're applying for something via LinkedIn, and you're wondering why they are not taking you. It's because they've seen your online activities, they've checked your analytics. There are tools to check your analytics. They've checked everything to know how you're doing, how you're faring, to know your online presence. So it is not just about the immediate movement, it is about the outcome you seek to achieve in the long run. Remember that the task I gave you. Think about your life. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Who do you think you will be in the next 10 years? Now the journey has started. When you write that thing down, the journey has started. Start living like that person. Start acting like that person. Start feeling like that person. Until you change the way you think, the way you act, and the way you feel, you will not become a better person. You cannot continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. No, you have to change these three things I mentioned. So know that it is not about the immediate, it's about the outcome that you seek in the long run. And it involves you envisioning the result you want from your digital activities and planning. What result do you want? What do you want to achieve? Many of you need to volunteer in NGOs. From there, you will grow your skill. From there, you will learn one or two things. That is how you become better. While you're in school, while you're learning, be valuable. Serve people, serve your friends. Envision the results you want from the digital activities that you're doing. Again, the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. Reflect on the legacy that you want to leave. What kind of legacy do you want? What's the footprint you want to leave on the internet? On the digital space, what's the footprint you want to leave? See, we are still checking the works of Mind Tomorrow. It's gone. But we'll still go there to check for his content. There are amazing people, world changers, that will still go about to what footprint do you want to leave? What kind of content do you want to create? What kind of people do you want to associate with? It's not everybody you must follow. In fact, sometimes I filter people that follow me. I filter the people that follow me. It's not everyone you must follow. That's why you have that analytics. You have that what's it called? That option across your media. Who are the people that you're looking up to? Follow them. What kind of content do you want to create? What kind of content do you want to be associated with? It is very important because by envisioning your digital legacy, you can curate your online presence more consciously. I want to encourage every one of you to cultivate a digital presence, a positive digital presence. Consider how people will perceive you. Consider their impression. Now, if I ask people to drop your link, let me check you out. What will I see there? What kind of impression are you going to give me? Consider all these things. These are the things after you're done in school. These are the things your employers will look out for. Start practicing now. Start being conscious of them right now. Start being cautious of them right now. So now I want you to think about your passion. Think about something that you can master. Think about how you can adapt to the trends, the tide, the change in tech. Think about how you can adapt to AI. Identify what you're passionate about. And let the world know that this is what you're passionate about. And make use of AI to help you advance in your career, to help you advance in your studies. Develop a personal personal development plan. Create a personal development plan for yourself. Seek knowledge. I tell people the distance between you, who you are right now, and the person you want to be is just knowledge, information, change in mindset, implementing what you know. That's the difference between who you are right now and who you want to be. Because you cannot rise. I would say it again, you can't rise above the level of your exposure. You can't rise above the level of knowledge that you have. If you want to become a better person, you have to seek knowledge. Not just seek knowledge, you have to apply knowledge. Because you can't give what you don't have. What you don't know, you don't know. There's no illusion. What you don't know, you don't know. You can't rise above it. So now I want you to assess yourself. Ask yourself, how can I add value? Alfred, how can I add value to myself? Call your name. Bilo, how can you add value? Benson, how can you add value? Confidence, how can you add value to yourself, to your environment, to your society? How can you add value? When you know how you can add value, then you make use of productivity to enhance you. Make use of AI to enhance your efficiency. It is very important that you consistently learn. You consistently learn. That is how you will grow. So, in conclusion, navigate the digital space effectively by navigating with purpose, with intention, maintaining focus on your objective, and always keeping the end in mind. Always keep the end in mind so that you avoid distractions and information overloads that will hinder your growth, that will hinder you from unleashing your genius. Every one of you here, you are a genius. Every one of you here is a genius. Alfred, you're a genius. Blessing, confident, Anene, Salman, you are a genius. Julia, Henry, Mary, you are a genius. I want you to be confident of this, that you are a genius. And the world needs to experience your genius. Every one of you is intelligent. I don't know your challenge, maybe you're having academic issues or challenge. I want to know that you are intelligent. Just know your level of intelligence. Number one, know your level of, and know, all right, replace light 3, no problem. And know the kind of intelligence that you have. We have different kind of intelligence. We have mathematical intelligence, we have nature intelligence, visual spatial intelligence. There are about 10 types of intelligence. Know where you lie, where your strengths lie, and harness your strength. And those other ones that you feel that you need to grow in, learn, make up for your deficiency with hard work. If you know you're deficient in one place, learn. Honestly, guys, you need to know where I'm coming from. You need to know where I'm coming from. You need to know the mountains that I've surmounted to get to the level that I am. I tell people my environment is my blessing. It depends on how you see your environment. It depends on how you see your background. Your background should not put your back on the ground. I didn't allow my background to put my back on the ground. I see it as a blessing because my background shows me everything I don't want to be, everything I don't want to become. That's what it shows me. That's what my growing up showed me. So I made up my mind that I'm going to pay the price to learn, to connect with the right people, to source out for information. There are a lot of things that I have to overcome. As I am right now, I don't even know how to watch TV. I don't know how to watch it. And I wasn't like this before. I am that girl. I'm speaking, I'm in Nigeria, and I grew up in the western part of Nigeria. That's where I grew up. That's where I did my teenage, my childhood teenage. And that person that they used to, those days, I don't know if you guys know CD, all these plates that they use for video. And that's kind of the girl that they will send to go and rent CDs, all these movies, to go and rent cassettes, Yoruba, these Yoruba cassettes, and to rent, watch, to know how addicted I was then to those movie lifestyle. Today, I don't know how to watch TV. Sometimes I will tell myself, let me sit down 5 minutes. All those soap opera that you people used to, I don't know how to watch it. Why? Because I've trained myself. I believe there's so much more that I need to learn. I've trained myself. I know where I'm coming from. I know where I am going. I know that if I don't learn this thing, people will suffer. There are people that are tied to you. There are people that are tied to your genius. So you need to wake up, keep your spirit up. Know why you are on the internet. Know why you are in that environment. Know why you are in that space. Know why you're in that space. Pay the price. Pay the price. Pay the price. There's nobody you cannot become. I told you in the beginning that I celebrate you. I celebrate you. In fact, I need to take a selfie with you because you don't even know who you are right now. You don't know. You don't know. But there's greatness in you. There's greatness in you. You are the hope of the future. You see, that future we are talking about is not something that is tomorrow. No. The future is now. Now. The future is in you. The future is within you. The future is your potential. The future is what you can do that you have not done. What you can accomplish that you haven't accomplished. It's the future. You have the ability to become a giant in the tech industry. By the time you become that giant, you have become that future you were thinking of yesterday. I hope you get it. So your future is your potential. You need to unleash it. Rise above mediocrity. Sometimes this is where I'm going to end. Thank you so much for listening. And I pray that your digital journey will be purposeful. Any questions?
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me just quickly say this before you ask me.
Yes, I'm confident.
All right, before you ask questions, let me just quickly say this. I need 5 people, to tell me what they have learned. I'm in the comments now, checking. Just tell me what you have learned today. Tell me what you have learned today. What is your take home today? How can we have direct contact? Yes, I'll share my direct contact. All right. What is your take home today? I need 5 people. 5 people. I hope you people can still hear me. Yeah, featuring our focus, being focused and having value that shows you are not to make. Awesome. And also making your potential house from AI, not AI doing the work. Good. This is the bit of picking up your phone first in the morning. All right, awesome. There's difference between deep learning and shallow learning. As students, learn deeply. I told you earlier that just would transform your life. Shallow learning is when they ask you, what did you learn? And you say, oh, it was, fantastic. She spoke well. She said this. She said, what is the this and that? Like you don't have a particular word. You're going, that's the shallow learning. This learning is when you have points. You can ascertain that, yes, I learned to be focused. I learned about purpose. I learned about this and that. That is deep learning. And how do you enhance your learning? You need to reflect. The reason I'm asking you now is so that when you get home, you reflect on everything that you've heard, everything you've listened to. Reflect on them. When you reflect on them, implement. Many of you, it's not as if you don't know, but you are not applying the knowledge you know. And that's why you're not getting results. Implement. When you implement it, teach it. That is how you master. That is how you master knowledge. Even in your school activities, in your school, learn, reflect, implement, and teach it. That's how you master. So any question, it's from YouTube. I've looked at it to be valuable. All right, thank you, Faith. Big Faith. All right, please connect with me on Instagram at Intentional Life Changes. At Intentional Life Changes. Connect with me on Instagram. The course that I'm launching by October, you can be a part of this course. It's free and it is for youth and women because I work with youth and women. All right. This course will help you to unleash your potential. It will help you to discover your purpose. It will help you to be self-aware, know more about you, and unleash the greatness in you. It's a free course. It's a free course, so you can be a part of you can join the waitlist by visiting intentionallifechangers.com to visit to be a part of the waitlist. Good. Julie, can you just type in the intentionallifechangers.com/UYIS. Unleash your intentional self. That's the name of the course. Someone should type it there. Type it in the comment section. www.intentionallifechangers.com/UYIS if you want to be a part of that course. All right, so much, guys.
I have a question now.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, so thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful session you've given us. And yes, you mentioned something about like the internet never forgets. And that has really stuck with me. That we really be intentionally with social media. And I don't want to ask your take your opinion. Like, what if already that internet never forgets, and already you've like maybe done some things on the internet that you would like to like I don't know, you'd like to take back in a way. Like, is it possible to like
Yes.
bounce back from a mistake on the internet?
Okay, good. That's a beautiful question. That's a beautiful question. How to bounce back from the mistake of the internet, right? Okay, so for example, now if this kind of mistake is something you cannot delete, right? If it is something you cannot delete, right? I want to assume that you have become a better person. Okay? Like I want to assume that right now you've become a better person, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
let be your path. Let that be your path. No one is above mistake. We are human. The fact that you make mistake shows that you are human. But now here's the challenge. The new person that you are, let it be consistent. That people can vouch for you that she was like that is her past, but she's no more like that person. So your new person should be consistent. Your new activity, you should be consistent with what you portray yourself to be, or who you portray yourself to be. So that old one is gone. In fact, before you know it, they've forgotten. There are people like that. I'll not mention names. There are people forgotten. So it is not there for you too. And also, even while your behavior, your new person is consistent, there's people now. Look at Hilda now. When she broke the record, people started bringing old pictures and everything. You yourself, you need to be self-aware yourself, know yourself, believe in yourself, embrace yourself. You understand? People will post propaganda here and there. Don't listen to what they're saying. Just continue to be who you are. Focus on you. And know that is you learn from it and move on. You learn from, in fact, the fact that you have made mistakes shows that you are doing something good. You're doing something right. Because there are people that don't want to, they're just there, and they don't know that not doing even a mistake. So go out there, to go out, unleash, go out. The worst thing, you will not even make that mistake, you learn from it. But the fact that I say you should go and make mistake doesn't mean that you should be nonchalant about make mistake. You should not take calculated. Take calculated. But what I'm trying to tell you is that go out and explore. What is the worst thing that will happen to you? The worst thing is people talk, and it is the nature of people to talk. Even me, I will talk, but understand yourself. That is why you need to build your self confidence, your self awareness. You need to know yourself, know who you are and whose you are. So that other people's notion about you will not influence, it won't affect you. So these are the things you need to build. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Abraham.